Hey, 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 this is your recap Aunty. Hey, y'all. Hey, this is Shar. Welcome to my channel. Welcome, 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 everybody. Hello. Hey, y'all. Today, right now, we are going to do a full recap of episode number 184 of What You Talking About, Girl? Beyond the Gates. That's why you here, right? Oh. Hello, everybody. Welcome to all of my new rascals and my seasoned rascals. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you for getting me back up above that number. We rising back up again, honey. Because last week I was like, what's going on? But anyway, since you're here, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. And also, you see those two little bells twinkling-a-linging on my screen? Yes, please cut those on, all right? So that you can understand and know that when I drop a video or if I come live, baby, it'll tell you that I'm live, all right? Please do that. And I just saw Cent. Hey, Cent, I saw that you said that I need to start telling people to hype me up. So yeah, hype up my video. It's right there in the comments, like right after you do a comment or right before you see a little bit of cute little, design that says hype this video, hype her up, or do hype this channel, whatever. What that does that it gets me on the main page so that people can see me. Now I know y'all just want to keep me to yourself. I get that. I have a lot of people who don't want to share me. I get it. But yeah, I need for y'all to just hype me up, okay? Please. All right. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's what it looks like. Yep, I think that's what it says. It says hype up this video, hype up this channel, whatever it is. Just hype me up, all right? All right. Happy Friday to y'all. Y'all not gonna get this until Saturday. Cause I noticed that when I put more than one video up, my main video, my recap doesn't get a lot of views. I don't like that. I think that YouTube don't like it when you put more than one video up. I don't like that shit. So this video, y'all are gonna get it Saturday morning, so you can, do your cleaning, do whatever you need to do. You can listen to it over the weekend. Whenever you listen to it, it'll be right here waiting on you. All right. I don't know why they do that to me. Well, I just say that. I don't mean that shit. As long as I'm consistent, that's all that matters. So how about the Dr. Rollins? Was it Rollins? Yeah, Rollins. Greg, honey, Greg coming, honey. I think he coming on Monday. So we cannot wait to see Greg. When I saw that, I was like, okay, all right. They put it out today. So I was happy to see that, although it was real janky how I put up the video because I had my phone in one hand and I was scrolling up on my desktop computer with the other one. Hopefully y'all didn't mind, but that's good news nonetheless. So let me go ahead and stop talking so we can knock on this gate because we ain't knocked in a while. All of us getting our chairs together so we can sit the fuck down and watch, all right? So they can entertain us. This better be a good fucking Friday episode. Because I didn't see it today. Yeah, I had it on this channel, but I was so busy today at work, I didn't get a chance to like see what was going on. So, and then I'm sitting down watching my YouTube TV, get ready to push my main, because I normally watch it on the main thing. But then now Paramount Plus is forcing me to watch it on my TV, which is fine, which means the show is only 30 minutes long, which is cool because for some reason, when I tried to watch this shit on my computer, it wasn't taken. Now, this YouTube TV thing, they trying to get all fancy. I can watch it within 30 minutes, although we know my video ain't going to be no damn 30 minutes, baby. It's going to be an hour plus. But I was like, what the fuck? Wait a minute, you didn't record my shit today? So it gave me options. Like the top option shows that I could have watched it today, but it only leaves it live for 5 hours. The Paramount Plus is forcing you to keep to play the Paramount Plus shit. And what happens with that is that that's going to delete on December the 12th. So it gives you about a week to watch these shows, and then they'll just take it off your list. So I was wondering why, if I watch Paramount Plus on my computer, it kept streaming and give me an error message because I was struggling to do that last video that I did because I had to take pictures from my TV, then on the computer. And I was like, okay, I'm just running all day. So that's why it took me a while too. Of course, y'all already know. Had a late night, tipsy night. All right. All right. I think that's it. I think that's all. Let me go ahead and get this thing started. I thought I remember hearing Anita's voice. So let me go ahead and get started in 5, 4, 3, 2. I cannot believe that I haven't seen your exquisite faces since the reunion, honey. Ooh, child. We have Miss Anita, honey, in my favorite color. Y'all see that color? If you look at my profile picture, you'll see exactly why I love it. And we have their articulats, Sharon and Tracy. Bitch, y'all already know I'm a sparkle girl and I love royal blue. This is all me. I need to find that suit. I bet you that shit is sold out. I ain't even hear what Tracy said. Tracy said something. I'm gonna have to rewind this shit. And if y'all know, I took a picture with Tracy, aka Miss, what's her name, Lord? Miss Maria Howell. It's not that I didn't remember her. You know, sometimes when you're talking in the moment, your mind go blank. Your mouth works a lot faster than your brain, all right? So yes, Miss Maria Howell. I went to go see her a couple of months ago. She lives in my area. I believe she's going to do another show. She might be doing one this weekend. I can't go because I have a lot of other stuff going on. But my goal was to get a picture with her, and I did. I got a picture and a video with Miss Tracy. If you go on my post, you'll see it. It's about 2 months ago. My picture with the amazing Maria Howell. When I tell you she gives one great fucking show, the lady is a beast. She is so great. I tried to get a picture with Bill. Bill was supposed to be in my town, but he didn't show up at the health seminar. But my goal is to keep getting these pictures, honey. If they're gonna be near me, if I'm gonna be near them, my goal is to get these pictures with these wonderful people. So, all right, let me see what Tracy said. She said something, honey. Now I'm gonna drag. No, I've been talking. I'm gonna drag that we got the opening scene with the palace, all right, and they got all this Christmas decorations on the inside, and it looks like a fresh summer ass day out. Y'all, come on. We ain't gonna put no pretend leaves on the grass. Ain't no orange leaves. I mean, I see some of the bushes, but it look like, I see one tree ain't got no leaves. I'm like, come on, y'all. Y'all whew. All right. Let me stop. Let me stop. So Tracy was like, well, honey, it is one that you have created since sending us on tour. Now, should we change? Tracy says, because honey, that calligraphy on the invite read festive casual. You know who wrote that the calligraphy, honey? Miss Leslie. Now you could have been more specific to the uninitiated. That's what Tracy said. Tracy been doing a lot of talking since she walked in the door. Damn, Tracy. Well, Anita says with her French roll in the back. Let's see what you got. Her hair is cute. So they take off their jackets and it doesn't feel quite festive. Well, Anita likes it. She was like, okay, fabulous, honeys. I believe you both understood the assignment. I love the name Winterfest. It sounds like we're walking into a winter movie. Tracy is still talking. Tracy ain't never did this much talking, baby. Sharon ain't said nothing yet. Anita says, and we can definitely give Vernon his due for the name. Oh, now Sharon got something to say. Oh, honey, he always had a way with words. When I tell you now, Sharon is so sultry now. When we first met her, she had all that attitude. Now Sharon is, oh, he always had a way with his words. And where in the world are you keeping that handsome devil? She said. So we are at the country club, and Vernon is standing looking at the Winterfest logo that they have on a big screen TV. Damn, when I tell you, I ain't gonna lie. My boo look real good on. Well, Vernon is there with a little ascot, white-ish cream. He looks good. Of course, Marcel comes. Hey, Marcel. Marcel looks good with his white turtleneck. His what's like a grayish baby blue jacket with white tight ass paints. He tells Vernon, "You can rest assured that there won't be any no damn trouble here tonight, Vernon. Not with me on the scene, okay? I mean, Anita told me that she enlisted your services for tonight," Vernon said. "That's the only way I can get into this damn club. It's on the clock." I like his haircut. I like this haircut. Remember, I mentioned that yesterday. I like that it's more lower on the sides and in the back. I'm talking about Marcel. It makes him look more mature and dapper. Though he don't look like no 1980s cop just smoking in the car ready to catch some type of perp. He looks very distinguished. And if, he sees Leslie, he going to just be foaming at the mouth. He keeps talking about, I only, get into here is on the clock or at the police gala. I've already coordinated with club security. They'll handle everyone and everything else. And I'll keep my eye on Leslie Thomas. Well, we want her to think you're here as a guest, Vernon said. Marcel was like, well, hell, shit, ain't nobody gonna mistaken me as a member, but I'll blend into the expensive wallpaper, and I won't take my eye off your little problem. You can be disinvited from Winterfest on your lounge wear alone. This is Leslie walking into the rat trap at aka Eva's apartment. She just bursts in. And I like Eva's hair. It's real cute. Well, I don't know what to wear, right? I just don't want to show up like real fucking ratchet to my very first society event when I'm not doing that daddy reveal. It looks like her and Leslie got a new picture on Leslie's table. I mean, I'm sorry, on Eva's table. It's cute. Oh, well, then my timing is impeccable, Leslie says. I thought you were still at the hospital with Peaches. So how's she doing? Peaches is resting and she's binging out on our stories and very glad that I'm not over there hovering over her so that I can take care of my other priority. Remember I said the other day when we said instead of us saying soap operas that our parents used to say watching the stories, watching their stories, and that's what Leslie just said. I tell you they watching me. They watching me. They added my okay, y'all. Y'all know I be kidding, but they watching me. They added my words in they script. I know these. So her first priority is herself. We all know that Leslie. That's her first priority. So yes, that's her. And you, my dear, are an extension of me. hmm This is your Cinderella moment, and your daddy is going to introduce you, princess to society. hmm And your fairy godmother has got her work cut out for her. Tick tock, and so as she unzippins the garment bag, Eva's just looking, and here is the pop, 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 pop. Hey, all right, we're at Orphe Jeans with the Jacob and Isaiah Hawthorne boys. So Isaiah was like, you running late? Aren't you supposed to be getting ready for your holiday at your in-laws ball? I tell you, Isaiah talks so fast. My calendar is my own, bro. Don't finals equal more student traffic for you? Look, I won't have to even worry about that part of the job until next semester. They're giving me time to put my office together, and put feelers out there. Make sure I get business into the pipeline for internship program. Just setting a lot of hooks. Okay? And when you're not fishing, how are you spending your time? Isaiah was like, who the fuck is asking? What do you mean? I can hear somebody's booming voice behind that question of yours, bro. Now, is this third degree coming from your ass or from Pops? Tomas, it's been a minute. This is Tad at the country club. He sees Tomas. Tomas is there. I guess everybody's coming there just to be chilling. It looks like Ted has on a really nice, comfortable looking Izod Lacoste sweatsuit. So yeah, he talking about Tomas has been a minute. It has, he said, sir. I just finished a client meeting. Every time we see Tomas, he's just finishing the client meeting. He did it yesterday at the damn hospital. Now he's at the damn country club. Every time we turn around, he's always just finished. We never see him sitting his ass down talking to anybody. Looks like you've been hitting it hard, the gym. Yeah. Have you traded a pickleball in for squash? Well, Ted said, well, yeah, squash allows for a little bit more aggression. Hey, take it that you won. No mercy. Yeah, I did. It felt good, Ted said. You'd have to teach me sometime. Ooh, he says, do you think that you'll have any time left to play after you decide which one of my daughters you're sleeping with? Ooh. That damn Tomas took a big gulp of spit. He's like, yikes. Okay, so we are back at Nicole's house, and we see Catherine and Naomi and Damone. Whoever Damone is, Nicole says, Damone, honey, you have truly worked your magic. Hey, Damone, hey. He says, they say an artist is defined by his canvas. Hey, Damone. He must be like a real makeup artist because his face is beat, honey. Or yes, or their face. I don't want to disrespect anybody. And there's Febreze is there. Hey, Febreze. He says, then if this is true, then working with the Dupree women is my Michelangelo moment. So he's a makeup artist. Hey, Damone, I wonder is he like, sometimes they'll have somebody there, a real person, but they'll give them another name. So, hey, Damone. No wonder well that Damone Roberts is always in such high demand. When I tell you that Nicole is wearing that sweater dress and her face is actually beat, it's absolutely beat, I meant to say. Me, if I would have had on a white turtleneck, girl, child, makeup would be all around the rim. I love to wear white against my skin, but that makeup, it just runs everywhere. They said that if you spray hairspray on the clothes, then the makeup won't transfer to the white. So if you're wearing a white sweater or a white top or a white blouse, that if you, of course, you want to put the makeup on after you get dressed, but you have a cape on. But if you are going throughout the night, to spray your outfit really good with hairspray, and it acts as a barrier to not rub that makeup on. Child, that shit don't work. Cause I played a maid in a show a couple years ago, in Best of the Whorehouse, and I had a typical maid outfit on. And don't worry about it, y'all. It was cool. I had power. And but when I sprayed the collar, my makeup still got on there. So that don't work. So if any other ladies out there know how you can create a barrier between your makeup, like on your chin and on your jawline, because you know how we be laughing and talking, to not let it transfer to the white or any type of light color. Put it in the comments, please. You are talented and charming, Nicole says. So Naomi tells him, I know that you only plan on working on my mom and grand. So thank you so much for squeezing us in too. So he did all of the Dupree women. Mother and Danny just sent us pictures of their makeup, honey. Yeah, because Anita has like some blue glitter and pink glitter on her eyes. It looks so pretty. They say thank you again, Nicole says, and they want to confirm that you will be at Winterfest. He says, I will be there with bells on. You better be there with bells. Damone has such a beautiful smile. So Kat says, thanks, Damone. I love my look. He says, it was my pleasure. And he let himself out. I guess the maid, I forgot her name. I guess she's going to let him out, huh? Because we only met her once. So everybody sits down after Damone leaves, and Nicole tells Naomi that she thanks her for joining them. She says, everybody is so scattered. Mother with the articulate, Chelsea is with Madison, we already know, and Mom is with Andre. And she says that Mona and Laura are working furiously in her office on the last minute details. So I think remember seeing Laura earlier, but we'll see. Oh, how did the morning go? Naomi says. Nicole was like, honey, round one with the littles was joyous, but I do have Do You Want a Snowman on a loop in my brain. Oh, she does a reminiscing, but it did take her back into when everybody was little and they would build snowmen and snow angels and throw snowballs at Winterfests in the past. Now, I've done a couple of snow angels, honey. It ain't no, it's cute when you get up, but when all that snow get down your collar and it goes down your back, honey, because you be laying flat and child, that ain't cute. And he'll feel that cold ass snow beating against your warm body. So they were so precious, and Naomi was like and competitive as hell. Kat was the smallest out of all of them, but she always won all of the games. So I wonder, was Kat premature when she was born? So they just go back and forth. There's a lot of chit chat talking about um she likes compliments. Cat likes compliments and things. You never forget that you are the queen of Winterfest. That's what Naomi was like. Yeah, she says that. So Catherine is like, can you please be 100 with me? If you're asking which one of us is the fairest of them all, I'm a little biased when it comes to my girl. This is what Nicole says to her daughter. I mean, I'm not asking if I'm pretty. I know that. that's what that's what Kat said. I'm asking if I'm self-centered. Rowena made this especially for us. Oh, when are we gonna see Rowena? So the ladies take a sip and they said, yum. She outdid herself, honey. Did Danny talk to you? That's what Anita tells the girls. And so Sharon's like, we love the articulate's lunch idea. We're in. Oh, and I also pulled one of our albums from the auction that we can all sign. I'm tripping. Well, she says it's trippy. This is Sharon. To go decades of not signing anything except credit card receipts, girl, to this. Doing supper clubs, Tracy says, does not compare to the stages we're playing. But what a difference a few months make, hmm? What a difference that you've made, Anita. This is what Tracy says to her. Reconnecting has been amazing, Sharon said. Well, I want to know how your meeting went with Devon Winters in Genoa City. Sharon's like, girl, like you don't know. Well, Devon has a special place in my heart because of his father, Neil. Neil definitely did his part by keeping the jazz fires burning with his nightclub, and now Devon is definitely carrying his father's torch with the record label. But fuck all that. I want to know how you felt after meeting him. Well, we felt very taken care of, Sharon says. Trust, Anita says, makes all the difference. Now, and I want you ladies to find your rhythm with Devon musically before I join you. Tracy was like, wait a minute, before you and Barbara join us. Oh, honey, I get goosebumps just thinking about recording with her voice. So while they're talking, Sharon actually gets up and starts to walk around the living room. So she picked up the picture of Vernon and Anita, which was kind of weird. Vernon, and then Sharon was, I mean, Anita says, Sharon, honey, are you with us? Tracy says, honey, Sharon's been in Never Never Land lately, honey. Like real dreamy, like right now, Tracy says. I think that Sharon is helping Vernon with this whole performance thing, but I also feel that she's developing feelings for Vernon, but Vernon is not feeling her like that. I feel like she's definitely developing feelings. Tracy continues and says, and that girl is hard to pin down for our rehearsals because you can't find her ass. If I didn't know any better, I think that she got a man she ain't damn telling us about. Sounds like Leslie's a damn piece of work. We're at the country club, and this is Marcel talking with Vernon and his ascot about Leslie. I mean, shit. Vernon says that damn Leslie is a dangerous woman, and Marcel is looking like, Is the senator afraid? That's what Marcel says, and Vernon was like, well, he's wary. She's pure chaos. And now she's packing a trust fund. Shit. Marcel says, sounds like to me her ass will fit real perfect around here. I need your fucking focus. Vernon says, not your comedy, Nick. Don't lose sight of the goal, detective. He will. Once he see her walking around with them hips and that dress, honey. Okay, festival casual are now my two least favorite words. It shouldn't matter what I wear. We are back at the rat trap, and that is Eva talking to her mammy. Or maybe you can just see what's in this bag. That's not yours? That's what Eva was like. I thought that was your outfit. Now, when have I ever gone shopping, honey, and not gotten anything for my baby? Shit. Eva was like, "Ha, let me count the times, bitch. So Eva started counting on her fingers, and Leslie was like, well, this time, this is all you. So Eva opens up the bag very dramatically. We hear the music from heaven. And so Leslie's like, do you hate it? And Eva gives her mammy a really beautiful hug with her little braid across her forehead. I love you. I love you too. As tonight is about me too. I get to watch my daughter take her rightful place in front of all those people who ever doubted us. You said that, girl, this summer. The same shit. You know, those social pariahs would not even recognize me if I wasn't on Dad's arm. And if you hadn't been the one in charge of the ticket. Oh, you don't get it, baby. Your ticket was guaranteed. You are half Richardson, boo. Girl, we're gonna be there. We ain't got no ticket. We're gonna be right there. Right, rascals. Have articulate royalty, okay? No matter whose daughter you are. What else? My big old heart. Oh, well, our money is like a skeleton key that can open any door. We will never be on the outside looking in again. Dr. Richardson, relax, man. We're back at the very uncomfortable meeting with Tomas and Tad. So Ted was like, I'm not going to throw your ass across the squash court unless I don't like your fucking answer. Hurting either of your daughters is the last thing I wanted. I'm embarrassed. There was a moment uh, where there was confusion. I'd take full ownership. Ted said. Is that what you call it? That's like my dad, he would say, is that right? There was so much behind that statement. Okay. I'm clear eyed now with this innocent on his face. I'm beyond grateful. Kat gave me another chance. I love her. And I have big plans for us. Big plans. All right, Thomas. You say that now. Kind of plans, I mean, that you like to share with her, Pappy? I mean, don't keep me waiting. Tell me, boy. Well, if Kat's in agreement, you'll be the first to know. Well, it is good to know that your intentions aren't casual. Because Kat is not at all casual. Neither is fucking either, too. Neither is Eva, too. I didn't know that, sir. My girls don't get along, all right, he says. But the last thing they damn need is anyone making it worse. Like you, Ted. I mean, you're making it worse on one side, just on Catherine's side. I think that whole situation with Samantha might have opened up her eyes a little bit. You feel me? Ted says with a smile. I do, sir, and trust me, I've been doing what I can to play peacemaker. Ted says. How the fuck is that going for you? With the big smile. No, not great. Cause Ted is like, shit, I know it ain't going great for me, so I know it ain't going great for your ass. No, honey, the real question is do you think that you're self-centered? We are back at Nicole's house, and that is when Nicole asks Kat. So let's see what they're gonna say. I'm not gonna go line by line in this scene because I feel like they're gonna be pretty much stroking her ego. I mean, giving her honesty, but we'll see. Y'all know if they say something profound, I'll be back on this mic. My mic check one, take two. My mic sounds nice. Take two. My mic sounds nice. Take three. Are you ready? So Kat pretty much says that she has very high standards for herself and other people, and she does know that she can be a little muchness sometimes. She's very well aware of that. Naomi was like, girl, look, girl, I love your muchness 99% of the time. See, I told you. They'll be probably sitting here stroking her ego, probably giving her a little bit of truth, but definitely stroking her ego. But that 99%, that 1%, Kat says, doesn't make me a bad person. So Nicole was like, girl, of course it doesn't. What's putting all of these thoughts in your head? Her so-called fight with her so-called half-sister is the reason. Yes, we see Mona and Laura. The rundown has been double-checked. That's what Mona tells Laura. Laura, she is such a beautiful girl. It's like she looks so angelic. And she has that beautiful white turtleneck. Girl, you better not stand up and have on no mini skirt. No summer pleated mini skirt, girl. She's always wearing skirts and dresses. Wear some pants, girl, unless you just love your legs. So let's see what Laura is talking about. So I'm sending it, and so Mona's still like, girl, I'm focusing on this list. I'm sending it to us, the participating Duprees and Bill Hamilton. Before, after, and during the auction, we encourage everyone to explore the snowshoe races, the sledding, the ice sculpting, and for the thirsty, the brandy bar. Okay, I want to go. Next year, y'all better be invite my ass to. Y'all should have one fan to come up there to go to the damn Winter Fest. Y'all should not have. You should at least let 3 fans come next year. I want to go. I like pretty things like that. I just happened to look on the Beyond the Gates page on IG, and y'all, because they have a link. Those Chelsea Cat bags are sold out, except for the green one. I wish I would have known about that pink and green one. I would have definitely gotten that for my daughter. I don't even remember them talking about this pink and green one. I would have definitely gotten that for her. Definitely. So Mona's still in that organizing mode. Nicole's speech, all right? Do we have a finalized copy of her speech from the prompter? Girl, yesterday y'all ain't had no finalized speech. She was still balling up paper on her desk. So Laura kind of got still. So Mona was like, Laura, yeah, prompter got it. So she was like, do you? Mona asked Laura, because Laura got stuck. She couldn't get her mind right. Mona was like, bitch, are you shaking in them cute little booties of yours because Leslie's ass is going to be there? I'm not scared of her. She's just bullying me because I'm the talking reminder of what she did. Mona said, well, honey, that bitch won't be walking or talking if she so much as look at your ass. Because I'm going to flip her upside down. Get her, Mona. Then she got that girl scared. Leslie ain't even thinking about that girl right now. She's trying to dress her up her daughter, and this girl is just so frozen in her own life because of this old grown ass, mean ass woman. Crazy ass. Mona tells Laura, consider me, honey, as your personal bodyguard. Child, we're back with Kat complaining about Eva. Talked about how Eva played everybody, honey, but everyone seems to be okay with it except for me. Ah. Kat with her reading. Because, the Mona and Laura conversation was going off in Nicole's office, so now we're in the living room. So Kat was like, honey, either I'm wrong, babies, or you all have been zombie snapped. That music is cool. It's got the loud snapping and the y'all need to release a fucking soundtrack beyond the gates so I can play this when I want to have my sips. I ain't got no sip tonight. So she looks at Naomi like, bitch, you a lawyer? What happened to the Dupree sense of justice, honey? She said, because that is taken over with the sense of family, our connection to that. She said, but you know, no, you and Jacob took a very, very close look and you didn't find any connection to Eva and the criminal acts against Laura, right? That's true, but and Naomi tells Kat, girl, she's your sister, half sister. You can say half all you want, Nicole says, but that child is all the way in your life. At least she's saying half sister, because a week ago she didn't even want to say that. So baby steps, y'all, baby steps. So she pretty much gives this little monologue about how Eva has allowed herself to slither into their lives and how her mommy's money um, is is created to buy her way into this whole life so they can just look at her with really cold blank stares across the ballroom. She also says that her mommy is really like packing this money because of Gran. It ain't got nothing to do that Leslie earned it. It's because Gran gave it to her. I mean, she has a lot of facts. She does. Are you going to talk about the helmet? You ain't going to talk about the helmet, are you? So now she has to look at Eva come into that room on Dad's arm. You didn't want to do it. He would have gladly walked in there with both of y'all, but you're gonna be there with Tomas. So Nicole takes her down this memory lane about when she made her debut there, and she had her little white dress and her hair was swept up, and she had her little gloves on. It's so cute. So she goes down like the gloves, the dance, being there with your father. Baby, look, you got the pomp and circumstance, the history of all of that. She's like, Eva is getting a stroller around a golf course, girl. You really trying to fuck that up for her like that, like that? Eva, I mean, Kat says, I do. At least she's honest. Nicole says, girl, then maybe it is not forgiveness that you need to find, Kat. Maybe it's fucking acceptance. Wow. So, of course, Kat was like, well, it don't matter because I can't forgive or accept her ass. And so Naomi tells her, well, honey, you've got to work through that shit because Eva is definitely not sitting this one out, baby. And then Kat with her stubborn ass talking about, then maybe I will. You're not going to go? Girl, you're going to run into her everywhere. You just ran into her at the damn Orphe Jeans. That man, Damon, came over there and did your makeup. Damn. You're worried I'll edge back into my bad old days, huh? Just like Pops be thinking. That is Isaiah talking to Big Bro, telling him, you just worried about I'm trying to get back to my old days. I ain't doing that shit. I never said that. Look, bro, you spent your whole life following in the man's police issued Oxford. And lately, we've found areas where we don't line up at all. Tell him what happened when he got into your ass about 3 months ago. That was so good. Well, you can tell him that I ain't catching up with none of my old niggas. We ain't doing them. All my old boys and old homies, I ain't catching up with them. All of them niggas is already either locked up or in the ground. I'm sorry about that, bro. Truly. Well, I can't be, definitive because I haven't even tried to reach out to none of them. Try hearing my voice, Isaiah, as loud as I'm whispering, okay? Not Pops. There's no suspicion in it, all right? I'm trying to talk loud as I can. Hear my voice, boy, all right? I know Pops don't sound like me, and he don't sound like I don't sound like it. This is my voice. I just want you to plant some damn roots. I miss my brother. Yo, I'm sorry. I guess Pops don't have to be here for me to feel his presence and judge. I get my backup right here in you, bro. Look. Okay, look. Let's just reset, all right? What's it really like being back, bro? Did anything good happen outside of work? Oh yeah, real good. Did you meet somebody? I know that you was dealing with that breakup before the move. I told you, bro. I was been feeling this spark for Eva. First, Jacob was smiling real big. Then when he mentioned Eva, he cut that smile down. I told you she's trouble. Or is that the appeal? Come on, Jacob, you just so fucking hard on people. Damn, you just told him that you weren't there trying to judge him, and within less than a minute, you trying to judge him according to the women that he choosing to fuck around with. Damn, child. This isn't too much. Now the dress is bad. It's ruching. Okay, we're back at the rat trap, and Eva is wearing the dress that her mammy bought her. Now it's giving her body, honey. It's body and Auntie and Auntie. It's white, of course, and but it has cutouts on the side, on the on the waist. I couldn't wear it, honey, because it'll be cinnamon rolls all spilling out on the side. Although I lost a lot of weight, but still. But it's fitting her. You know, Amber has a body. She like to grind them hips. But on any TikTok page and on any damn IG, you gonna see Amber shaking up that ass, honey, all the time. Not in a bad way. She just likes to have a good time dancing. That's all. And she gonna always twirl it. Throw that ass in the circle. Hey, throw that ass in the circle. Throw that ass in the circle. Always. And does it feel like too much? No, it feels like I'm wrapped in a dream. It's real. You a freaking Cinderella, boo. Girl. You should have had 100 moments feeling like this way before now. So I guess her hem is not quite right. So Leslie is finding her sewing kit to try to fix the hem. And so Eva is talking to her mammy. Something Samantha got said to me got me thinking. Now the dress is really cute. If the sides were not cut out, I would wear that. I would. Because the ruching, honey, y'all know what the ruching is, that all that little gatherings and stuff. It hides all the cellulite. The apron. You just get you a nice thing to hold you up. My boyfriend calls it a superhero outfit. He calls it a superhero outfit. Y'all know, like the Spanx or whatever you put underneath. Faha, whatever you want to call it. You pull that in, but the ruching, that full ruching is so cute. Like I said, I would wear that, even if the length, I would, because I have thick thighs. I don't know if I would wear that. It would have to be maybe to my knees. I would wear it to my knees, and if the keyholes on the side were ruching, I would wear that because it's very elegant. It's very beautiful. It definitely is. I would definitely wear that. Now that I can, wear a little sunshine. I mean, you hated to be left not being center stage of the Winterfest planning, right, Mom? What if you could leap up the Fairmont Crest social ladder and help some folks who had it worse than us at the same time? So she mentions to Leslie about Samantha's idea about starting the clinic like her mom, to help people like her mother who have gotten the help that she could have needed and used when she was living out, when she was unhoused. So Leslie was like, "Well, you want a check? I can write you a check." And so Eva was like, "Well, I was thinking about more like a nonprofit, starting something like that, like the Duprees." So this selfish bitch talking about that if they're gonna do that, that her name has to be on the front of the building in real big, big bold letters, and we're gonna have to do about 100 more do gooderies for them to even catch up with the Duprees. Yes, like I told y'all, the Duprees is a legacy. Girl, you just Leslie. Wait, you got 100 more, girl. That man built a whole damn country club, golf course, and you're adding to what they already had. Now you will never catch up to the Duprees because you're gonna run out of money. But tonight is the first step, and you're gonna take it to the Thomas womankind. I don't know what that meant. And you are going to take it for the Thomas womankind. Okay, okay. Like I said, she be having these old deep ass speeches. I'm like, girl, just say that she look cute and let's go get ready to go. And every eye will be on you. Even the Duprees. They like Eva. They can't stand your ass, but they love Eva. So we're back at the palace, and Sharon again is looking at all these pictures with Vernon and Anita. I don't have no man. No, we haven't been as lucky in life and in love as you, Anita. Well, that's the funny thing about life, honey. As long as you're still here, that can change. Now, Anita dresses so gorgeous all the time. I think that she only dressed like this so that she could be a show off for them girls. Cause is she wearing that to the Winterfest? I mean, it's cute, it's gorgeous. I need that outfit in my life. I need it with the feathers. I need it with the sequins. I need that. I'm gonna look it up. I'm sure I can't find it. I'm gonna look that shit up because I need that in my life so I can take some more pictures. But I think that she only dressed like, well, they are gonna go to the Winterfest. I guess it's on Monday, or maybe it's gonna be the second half of the show. I don't know, but all right, Anita, you sure you ain't showing off just because the girls are there? Amen, Tracy says, but she looks over at Sharon, but that still bitch don't explain why your ass been MIA. So Tracy says, I have let my voice go quiet for too long. And sometimes I just need a minute to get used to hearing the sound of it again before I start adding in other parts. Well, that I can understand, Tracy says. And Anita says, me too, honey. So take all the time you need. But if I don't see more of you two, honeys, I'm going to be coming knocking at your door. Someone's knocking at the door. Hey, nobody ringing the bell. Somebody knocking at the door. Somebody's ringing the bell. Do me a favor, open the door and let 'em in. Who sings that? That's a old '70s song. Tell me, I know one of y'all know. Tell me who sang that in the description. I ain't gonna look it up. We gonna let the Rascals be my chat GPT boo tonight. Tell me who sings that. Somebody's knocking at the door. Somebody's ringing the bell. Somebody's knocking at the door. Somebody's ringing the bell. Do me a favor, open the door, let 'em in. I can't remember who's singing. Now, there's one more thing I want to show you, honey. Yeah. Bitch, that lady stands up with this damn jacket with the rhinestones holding it together in the front, honey. Ciao. And who would have thought to put that powder blue top with that? Only Anita. Only Anita. Girl, you did. I need this outfit in my life. Lord, I need that. Yeah, I do. So Anita shows them the program, and so she's like, everything that we, oh girl, Barbara's your cover girl. This is what Tracy says. Everything that we raise tonight will go to mental health services for musicians, and they need it. They really do need it. That's why they're so extraordinarily talented and gifted because the music really takes over their minds, and sometimes they go through depression too when they don't reach that last hit. That's why having fans is good, but you're only as good as your last hit. So yeah, it's definitely needed. Oh, that's perfect, Sharon says. Oh honey, it's going to be raining donations. I'm sure if she saw us, I hope that she's really proud of how we're going to be carrying on her legacy. That's what Tracy said. You all remember Leslie Thomas. Oh, how can we forget Dupree enemy number one? That's what Tracy said. So they don't know. She says, well, she's become more than that. Remember when I said I wanted to wait until I saw you in person to fill you in on something? Oh my God, they don't know. And what the fuck does that have to do with Miss Troublemaker? Tracy said. Well, there is no better way to say this shit. Leslie is Barbara's daughter. What now? No, honey, that is not possible. We would have known that. This is both of them. They are really, they're not as shocked as I thought they would be, but they're surprised. I mean, that girl couldn't have kept a secret like that. That's what Tracy said. My lawyer confirmed it. Wait, Tracy says. That blind trust you established I can't even read this line. Makes her a very wealthy woman. Shit. Some might call that karma. Mm-mm, mm-mm. They said, mm-mm, we wouldn't. No, we wouldn't. Mm-mm. I'm not interested in clawing it all back. She's just not getting anything else from me. Of course, Tracy says. And Sharon was like, what a horrible shock. Yeah, they look very surprised now. I just needed for you to know. Tracy was like, thanks, Anita. They like, damn. So Sharon was like, selfie time, honey. We need to commemorate tonight. My phone's in the foyer. So she goes to get her phone. Them pants is bad that you got on, Sharon. And guess who's coming in? He comes in and says, are we alone? Vernon, I caught you. Y'all are playing a lot of word games with these damn the script when it comes to Vernon, Sharon, and Anita. Like I said, I feel Sharon is getting a little feelings for Vernon, but Vernon doesn't see her that way. Since when have you ever made a quiet interest, honey? So she gives him a hug, and as he hugs his wife, we see Sharon looking. Child, I'm looking at the whole fucking outfit. Y'all know y'all tired of me talking about this royal blue, but y'all know that's my color. It's like the sleeves is fur, the pants are, sequins as well, and the legs is fur. I mean, feathers. All right, we got to get a move on, honey. Ciao. I bet you I can't find that damn outfit. Let me see. Would they have it on right now though? They'll probably be on out there next week. Yeah, I'm looking at the what they wore on TV app, and no, they have third Thursday's episode, like when she had on the gold and everything, and that pants, the jumpsuit that Leslie had on. That's a Neiman Marcus. It's about $300. It's cute, but I want that fur coat that Anita had on, that fur cape. But no, they did a lot of Saks Fifth Avenue and Neiman Marcus shopping for them. I don't see it. Damn it. So Sharon again reminds them, like, girls, we need to take a selfie, honey. We need to commemorate us all being together tonight. Yes, Vernon can take it. So she took Sharon's phone away from her and gave it to Vernon so Vernon can take the picture. So they got into their formation. They held the programs in their hand with Barbara's picture. Better together, sisters forever, articulate strong. They took their picture. So now we are at the rat trap, and Ted is there to pick up his daughter. And so she's there looking all cute, and he's looking like shocked. Okay, he has a box in his hand that's blue with white polka dots. My daughter, the supermodel. Dana, you're here. Hey, well, Mama helped me. Well, she did an incredible job. No, we did. We created a genetic marvel. Girl, we did, Ted says. So, what's in the box? Oh, it's for you. He gave it to Eva. So it's a scarf. And it's a Forrester Creations. Ooh la la. That means it's expensive. I looked at a little bit of that today. Just a little bit during my lunch break. Before I talked to my boo on the phone. And I guess Eric is retiring. What was he up there a long time ago? Because he looks so familiar. I guess he's always been on there. And he was actually sketching some sketches of, I guess they're having a party, or maybe those are his last hurrah, outfits or whatever. But is he really an artist in real life, or did he have to practice to hold that pencil like that? I guess if he's been on there for over 30 years, he should know the character like literally the back of his hand. But I saw a little bit of that today. I thought it was cool. I thought that it was cool looking at all of the sketches for, I guess, the runway that he was doing. I didn't see the whole runway show, if they even did it, but I saw that it was him retiring or happy 30 years or something like that. I can't remember. They had balloons and stuff. So I peeked at it just a little bit, and I saw Ridge was on that episode, and his wife. They reconnected with each other. I'm not trying to get involved, honey. Because I saw Ridge, I was like, okay, yeah, all right, cool. So Ted was like, well, it's gonna be chilly tonight, so he thought it would be a good idea to get her that shawl. And so he's like, well, you can always exchange it if you want. She's like, I love it, it matches, so don't worry about that. So he had to get the big Santa sack, and so he invited Dana to ride with them. And he says, unless you're going to see Peaches, she said, oh no, Peaches won't be seeing my face until tomorrow. And she says, and besides, you don't need me riding along with y'all. So she gives him a kiss for stepping out with our girl. You're giving her back a little of what she missed. The good man, the good father she should have had all along. Long overdue, he says. Okay, well, you guys get going, and I will catch up with you on later. Hey, you. I want you to pretend like I'm not there at all, okay? Look, this is your night. Girl, she is not going to be able to pretend that because you want to be front and center, remember? So, how in the fuck is she supposed to pretend that you're not there if you want to be front and center? Woo! And she needs crying lessons from her. Because Leslie was squeezing out them tears yesterday. They weren't coming down, but Eva can cry. So she thanked her. Thanks, Mama. There are plenty of other women in this town that are eligible. We're back at Orphe Jeans, and that is what big, broad arm Jacob. He looks extra broad today. Has he always looked like that? Like he has some. I like a man with big arms. Like my boo has big arms, but he looks very. Like I don't know if the way that the shirt is laying on his body, but I'm like, hey, Jacob, hey. Why would you choose one that's waving a dozen red flags? He was like, man, Eva ain't waving no damn flags. You and some of Naomi's relatives are just, y'all are all like that, especially her half damn sister is a red flag. Why should their opinions hold more damn weight than my instincts? Maybe because that family is dealing with the very real fallout caused by your new girl's actions. So we're back at Nicole's house, and so Nicole asking her the same question why I'm asking. Girl, why would you do this? Asked the cat. Cat talking about she ain't going. Naomi was like, right, after you done got your hair and your makeup did. Ooh, she says, honey, that is a Tuesday for me, honey. Not no reason to go. Winterfest is not just about our history with the event. That's what Nicole said. It's about putting some good in the world that has given my family so much. There will be plenty of Duprees there, Kat says. No one will even notice that I'm gone. So you're not going to go to the Winterfest because your sister will be there? Ooh, girl, you got a lot of growing up to do. I'm pouncing on Kat today. I don't like it. Yesterday too, I was on her. I'll notice, Nicole says. And Naomi was like, me too, girl. Are you seriously going to give Eva the win by staying away? I thought I was supposed to forgive and accept her, not compete with her. You can't talk to Kat. Cat's she gonna have to have a scary dream. She gonna have to have a what they call it? Um, damn, what's the name of that damn movie? She gonna have to have a Scrooge type of dream to make her see the light, cause she ain't trying to see nobody's light. So she gonna have to be Mrs. Scrooge. She gonna have to stay there. Let her stay there. Let her have these dreams, and let all of these angels and stuff come and visit her to wake her up the fuck up. All right. I would accept that. I would. I definitely would. Consider this a consider this as a holiday gesture. So Nicole was like, I would really have believed your ass if you hadn't timed your Thanksgiving getaway so perfectly. So you every time she's gonna be around, you're just gonna just not go and not show the fuck. And now you're choosing to skip out on an event that your family worked so hard to put together. That's what Nicole says, and she said that shit right there answers your very question about you whether you are self-centered. Is that how you see me? Well, when you admit that the only reason why you're not going is because Eva's going to be there, girl, how else am I supposed to see your ass? Rising above, honey, giving back, standing with your damn family, honey. That's what we do. And if nobody shouldn't show up, should be Nicole, because she was the embarrassed one. Girl, you ain't the only one that was hurt in this whole situation. Nicole, Martin, Ted himself. So, girl, you want everybody to huddle around you, girl. It's one night, Nicole says. It's a life sentence. Damn. Look, I'll think about it. Maybe if the child hadn't fucked Tomas, maybe she would feel some other type of way. Because again, did come over there that night to give her a purse and, try to extend an olive branch. And that's when she caught her and Tomas together. So maybe that could be it. Since that's all my self-centered self's capable of right now. So Nicole's earrings are cute. So we're back at Orphe Jeans, and so Jacob says, here's a new idea. Don't go back to Banneker tonight. Come with Naomi and me to Winterfest. Ah, nah, bro. Hard pass. I'll leave all that social climbing shit to y'all. He said you're trying to get big hooks, right? So it's gonna be a lot of big fish there. CEOs, lots of money, big tech, all of them people. Nah, not my scene. I meant to whisper that. It was a little bit of mixture. That's what Jacob was. CEOs, big tech, all that coins in there. You want the big fish? They're gonna be in the room tonight, bro. Shit. Isaiah was like, if all those members really cared, they would skip their fucking party and just write me a check. Look, they get a lot of satisfaction by opening those checkbooks when they have an audience to watch them do that shit. Come on, man. We could be miserable together. That's what bros do. Plus, you ain't lived yet until you have an ice sculpture made of you. I'll see your ass for beers next week. Come on, man. I'll leave your name at the gate. Always a dog with a bone. Look, age is on your side, brother, but stubborn is on mine. All right? All right, man. So Jacob was finna leave. He's, oh, by the way, bro, uh, Eva was going to be there with her dad. You think that might change his fucking mind? He had a cute little smile. He's like, I see you there. That was cute. I like that. So we see Kat is at Uptown having her sip, honey, before the event. I got your text. Her man came. Did the glam squad call it quits because you are already a work of art? I tell you. Tomas has really been laying it on really thick ever since he had that conversation with Bill about him taking his relationship with Eva more, Kat, more serious. He's been like extra. I don't like extra. So she was like, that is not why I am sitting here communing with my friend. And she holds up her glass and drinks her martini. We're not going to go through all of this. She's already feeling sad. We'll see what they're talking about. If they say something profound, I will be back on this mic. So she's like chugging the martini down because he was like, look, baby, we have time. You don't have to rush. So he was like, what's going on? Let's take our time. We don't have to, I don't have to worry about sharing anything or anyone, especially not you, you know. So yeah, she don't like to share. She's spoiled. He's like, you don't want to go to the club? Not necessarily, she says. Okay, I guess we're going to be playing 20 questions. So we are at Winterfest, and Ted is there, and Eva is there. She has a cute little, is that a cape coat? Yeah, no, it's a coat. Looks like a cape, though. And she has it draped over her arms. She has a scarf on that her pops gave her. It's beautiful. It's blue and white. I love it. She's like, they're all staring. He said, well, that's because you're the prettiest girl here. I love you. The Christmas time, like I said, this is the first year in a long time that I felt Christmassy. I need to go get my two dolls from CVS. I'll probably get it this weekend. But I'm feeling really holiday. I know it has a lot to do with me acceptance, with my losses, but at the same time embracing the people that are here, like my love of my life, my boyfriend, my wonderful children, a lot of the successes and a lot of the blessings that have happened. Me picking up this microphone and talking to y'all. It's been different. It's definitely been a different and a very blessed year, and I'm so so thankful. I mean, the Duprees know how to throw a party, okay? I've been serenaded by carolers, dusted with snow, and there are already so many toys in the donation bins that ours can barely fit. Oh, Ted says seeing her holding all those toys made him miss to see how much she liked to play with those toys. So yeah. So he asks her what she was into. She said books mostly, but she played with Barbies way too long and dreaming up stories and lives for them. Me too, girl. Me too. I did the same thing with my Barbies. And I'm a doll collector even as we speak. I don't have a lot, but I love dolls. My doll obsession was when I was a little girl, but now still like that. It ain't a lot, but it's enough. My when wanted to start doing it was when I was telling my daughter the other day when I saw Martin and Gina at her apartment had a doll collection in her bookcase. I was like, I'm gonna start getting me some dolls, and I haven't stopped. I mean, I have like one, two, three, four. I have about four or five, and I have small Madame Alexander dolls that are like about 3 inches in height, and there are boxes. A lot of them I won't take out. And I have the Wicked dolls. I have the Alphaba and the Galinda doll. So yeah, I have them. I'm a doll collector, honey. Me too. She said that she spent a lot of time with the big old doll heads without the body. She said she spent a lot of time working on those. I did too. She says I took it so serious, like it was a real job, and she wound up being a hairdresser. So she says she just, dreamed. She only did that because she figured that doing that was more practical. So he says, well, you can dream now, Ted says. She's like, those old dreams, baby. I'm way past them, okay? And look at me. Look at this. Yeah, dream is my code word. I love the word dream. And so he's just keep apologizing, sorry that he missed those days. So he says he just missed those days. She was like, well, Mama got all of those pictures of me all saved from the cloud. He was like, well, okay, so I'm gonna have to hit her up. And he said, as a matter of fact, right now I'm gonna take a picture of us right now. Come on. Oh wow. So she was like saying that the Prees really do it big, honey. He was like, "What did you expect?" She was like, not a Christmas village and a train ride, and you can cross country ski across the 18th hole." So they created snow. See, y'all is trash because at the beginning of this damn show, well, that was at the palace. So maybe they brought snow in for the country club. All right, all right. I never been to a party that required a theme park construction crew. So he says get used to it, and we're gonna take full advantage of that ice skating rink. You still know how to jump and spin? Remember she did that when she was younger, so that'll be cool. She says I do. He said, "Well, come on, let's get our skate on, boo." Look, I don't want to fall in front of all these people, okay? Like the point of tonight is for a reset, okay? A more graceful entrance into Fairmont Crest society. He said, "Look, the point of tonight is us together, all right? You ain't got shit to prove. Look, these people see how extraordinary you are and how proud of you I am. That baby is the ice." So he says, they can take the carriage ride over there to the ice rink. And she said, "No, we can walk." He's like, "Okay, we'll take the long way. We got all night." So they decide to walk at the ice rink. Yes, that was Anita's outfit. "Welcome to Winterfest." And she takes her jacket off and automatically hands it to the coat guy. So Tracy was like, "Oh my God, it feels like we're inside of a snow globe." I know. Of course, honey, you would have real snow, Tracy said. "Oh, my wife could command the heavens themselves," Vernon says. "Oh," Sharon says, it's real the way, wait a minute. It's real the way my wig's real." Who said that? She's old. That was Sharon. She's like, it's real, just like my wig is real, honey. You buy it, it's yours." Anita was like, "That's right." Sharon was like, "I thought the shine would have worn off since the concert." She just waved it to her fans. "Oh no, it's unmissable and getting brighter by the second." So Anita leaves them and talks to Mona and Laura and says, "Oh my God, what a triumph." "Is Nicole's on her way?" "Yes, ma'am. And Mona and I have sent you the final rundown." "I received it and thank you, darling." And so Mona says, "Honey, if I must say so myself, it is a thing of beauty." "Oh, honey, like the two of you." Mona says, "Where do you need us?" "Oh, no. Be free, honey. I don't even want to see you unless you're indulged in hot chocolate with peppermint schnapps. Wow. How would that taste? Don't know about that." "Thanks, Anita," Mona says. "And oh, Laura, I especially want you to enjoy yourself tonight. You see that gentleman over there? And you see Marcel sipping and watching. His only job is to keep an eye on our newest volunteer." "Oh, Mrs. Dupree, you're simply the best." Well, you do take such great care of us, honey. It's the least we can do. Enjoy yourselves." So she goes back to Vernon and the girls. "Oh, you been fairy godmothering yourself, beautiful thing?" "Yes, I was just reassuring Laura that abominable Leslie will not be coming for her tonight." Tracy says, "Can you two get any more in love?" "Oh, Vernon knows this is me being proactive." "Well, how's that?" Tracy says. "Well, have you seen how these women been looking at my husband? They are shameless." Sharon looking out at us, honey. "I know the type. You're skipping Winterfest because you think that this is Eva's coming out party with your dad." We're back at Uptown. Now we're gonna be stroking her ego again with Tomas. I'm not gonna do this tonight. I love my girl Cat, but she's being so unreasonable. I do agree that she needs to take her time. I don't like it if they trying to force her to do something she's not ready for. But she's just being so unfair. So I love her though, but she's wrong. And because I'm a selfish bitch, I guess. My mom confirmed it. Wait a minute. Your mom called you no, just the selfish part. So she kind of did a little smart 10 hut, don't pass go, kick the ball on the goal, bend over, everybody get in line. Just trying to be smart, like she's supposed to just show up and be a Dupree no matter what, how she feels. She's like, "Well, anyway, Eva's gonna be there. Even nobody will even notice that I'm gone." You're being so selfish. So he was like, "You're not hating Eva. You just, You're not self-centered either. You're just trying to find your new sense of your place in this world. You're not any of those things. She is, like I said, they're gonna be stroking her ego. So he was like, Winterfest only happens once a year. Maybe it's just okay for you to retreat and lick your wounds just for tonight. Or since Winterfest is out of my head, I can focus on other things. So who does that? I think Jacob and Naomi, instead of them dealing with their issues, they want to have sex. So I think that that's how she's dealing with hers with him. So he was like, "Are you proposing something nasty?" She was like, "Well, he didn't say it like that, but pretty much. Your place or mine, babe? Are you scanning the place for Cat? She's probably outside doing pirouettes on the rink." We're at the Winterfest with Jacob and his boo. I thought that they would be dressed more formal. I don't know why I thought I was going to be expecting them to have on gowns, but it's a fundraiser, so it's not like a gala. It's more of a fundraiser, so okay. I guess I don't know why I thought it was going to be everybody's going to be shiny and velvety and stuff and bow ties. I don't know. Well, all right. The strange thing is that he just threw us a nugget. Kat likes to ice skate just like Eva. Y'all might as well go in and tell us that they twins. They both like to ice skate. um Naomi was like, I mean, the thing is, we know that we know that Kat likes to show out, but I'd rather her be here in her feelings than missing this. He says, how about some chocolate for my hot chocolate? She's like, lead the way. So he sees that Marcel is there. He's like, what the fuck is he doing here? Naomi was like, we're going over there and find out. Marcel, you're the last person that I expected to see at Winterfest. He's like, nigga, I'm here. Just relax, boy. I'm not here to try to join your damn club. Just doing some private security. That's odd because the young bloods at the station usually pick up the club overtime. He's like, well, why the fuck should the rookies take all the Dupree's dough? And I'm not too big to get closer to my grand tour with Sheila. And I want her in prime shape when that day comes, if she ever comes. Well, if I spot any bad guys, I'll be sure to send him your way. So Leslie shows up dressed like how I thought that they should be dressed, with her little fur cape, her red, sequence dress. She looks gorgeous, and he looks at her. So he meaning Marcel. So we're back at the uptown, and so Tomas tells Kat that there's something he wants to tell her. So he said he would normally wait until they have a perfect time to mention this, but they made a promise to each other to not wait. So she's like, okay, well, what the fuck is he gives his long speech. He don't want her panties on one drawer and hers in another. He wants to wake up with her looking at him in the face and go to bed, and he's there to Cat, let's move in together. And she's looking like, um, I don't know, very confusing. So yeah. Back with Jacob and Naomi. Be careful. It's hot like you. He gave her some hot chocolate with the peppermint stick. Yeah. So he was like, what do you want to do? She's like, I like what you did. He's like, well, we can go tubing or we can head over to Santa's workshop. You know that Santa's workshop is for kids, right? Come on now, Nate. Naomi. He says who? You're never too old to make a Christmas wish. Right, exactly. Thank you, Jacob. Oh, he says, I bet you could sit on my lap right damn now, and I'll make sure one of those wishes come true. She says, I got mine. I have you. He says, same. She says, couples therapy was the right move for us. I already feel closer to you, she says. He says, me too, baby. And they kiss. We were in such a rush earlier, I forgot to ask you, how did things go with Isaiah? That's what she asks her hubby. Did you convince him to join us? So we see Tad and Eva come back in from their ice skating. He was like, we didn't fall once. Stop faking. Y'all know y'all ain't skate no damn where. I never been so cold and so hot at the same time. I mean, I could have done this all day. So he thanks her again. Ted, was telling her that, for her to be there. This is his first Dupree gathering on his own. So she said, I'm just really, sad about how I must feel that you're here without Nicole. He was like, I haven't felt the least bit alone since I've been here with my daughter. He says, I'm going to check in on that hot cocoa. Oh. So, girl, she turns around. She had the man take off her coat, and Isaiah shows up. Ah, I wasn't expecting you. Good surprise, bad surprise, he says. With don't fish, you text me and not a peep. I had no idea that I was going to see you here. Well, that's the difference between us, he says. I knew. That's something that my boyfriend was saying. Same shit. He would say that shit. My wife is a triple threat and adding event planner to her repertoire. That is what Sharon says as Vernon and Tracy and Anita and Sharon, all of them are walking down this little hallway area. Uh-oh. She says, he says in World Builder, he says, wait a minute, is Hattie trying to get your attention? Anita was like, yeah, she sure is. So Tracy goes and say hi to Hattie. Sharon goes and she wants to get a slider. So she says, slide. Anita says, so Vernon says, Gareth is here. Oh God, your favorite lobbyist? Yeah. You want me to come with? Oh, well, only one of us needs to down that hill. Um, all right, I'll just see you over here. All right. So Vernon goes into the same room with Sharon, and Tracy comes back looking for Sharon, and she happens to look in the room and she sees Vernon. And you hear the piano playing, and you hear Vernon. So I have a feeling that he's going to be singing. Um, and so we see another part, and of the lobby, and we see Leslie is there, and Marcel shows up in front of her with a glass of wine to give her. Oh, is this for me? Who else? Oh, I was wondering if I would run into you tonight. Sharon was like, honey, I have been trying to get a moment alone with you, girl. I mean, baby, this is harder than I thought. This is Vernon and Sharon sitting at the bar talking. It's not easy with everyone around. So he looks around. But here we are, he says. All right, that was the end of episode number 184. So let's see what's happening next week. We have Leslie at the police station, and she's looking at Marcel and saying, I mean, we do crass, plass a lot. Ooh, them bags under her eyes, honey. Ooh, wee. Child, you need them little puffy things that them girls be wearing on YouTube. Ooh, them bags under them. I mean, I know she's a natural beauty. Ooh, but honey, I know she's like, girl, y'all didn't tell me I was looking bad. Unless she's supposed to. Ooh, I don't like that. That has to mean something, she tells to Marcel. He says, you're tempting fate, you know. She clocked me, so I took the charm offensively, she said. He says this to Elon. It's still not the move, Elon says. Can't a daughter just drop by to see her beloved father without an ulterior motive? This is Danny talking to her pappy. He says no. Jacob is showing Naomi the same hotel room that Eva, I'm sorry, Kat had taken Tomas to. You feeling that, or am I doing too much? All right, so we're at the Winterfest and we see Kiki Wyatt. She's gonna be singing next week at some point. Yeah, and Bill is finally on the floor. Bill, wake up. Finally passed out. She must have got that higher dosage to knock that giant down. We are less than 20 away for season number 2. And we all know that Greg Vaughn, Dr. Rollins, will be making an appearance on Monday. I cannot wait to see how Nicole looks at him. All right, y'all. Let me go ahead and work on this. This will be up on Saturday morning, so you'll be watching this on Saturday. I'm just gonna chill. I'm gonna take a hot shower. Might sip a little bit without the mic and just do nothing. It's been a long week. Although I did have Wednesday off. It's been a long week. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this done and enjoy, you know, just me. Me, myself, and I. Just me, myself, and I is what I got in the end, is what I found out. And probably we'll spend some time with Boo later. I don't know. We'll see. All right, y'all take it easy, and I will see y'all in the next video. And I will be working on Front Porch this weekend, I promise. And I might just peek my head in to do a live. You never know. Bye.